Hi guys, Alex the reviewer here, and today I'll be reviewing my Yeezy Boost 700 Waverunner. I had these about a year and a half. I bought them September 15th, 2018. This is the second restock, so they originally came out in August of 2017, and this is the September 2018 restock of them. So I was able to get them then at the retail price of $300. After tax and all the shipping, it was exactly $324.57 for this pair of shoes. And so I just wanted to give a little review of them. I'm considering selling them soon, so I wanted to put together a little video of them before, they're probably out of my collection. So starting off with, I have the materials. There's lots of mesh all over the shoe. So that adds for the breathability to them. This does look like a really hot shoe, and I would say it is. It's more for your winter time, but the mesh does add a bit of breathability. So down here at the toe box, you have a suede kind of guard, and I thought this when I first got these that it would be more messed up, being so close to the elements and just the very bottom of the shoe. But turns out they held up very nicely on the left shoe here and even on the right shoe. It held up very nicely. I've worn these maybe 15 to 20 times, something like that. So for the amount of shoes I have, I would say it's a pretty good amount of wear. Maybe once a month I wear these. So they do have a bit of wear on them. So going from there, we have the suede, and then this suede, that's a light gray suede, and this goes to a black suede. This is suede right here. It's a bit of a shorter hair and finer. As you can see, this one's a bit longer. And so this goes back over to here, and this kind of just wraps around the shoe, this whole suede part. And then it goes along on the opposite side over here as well. Makes these kind of like, angular shapes on them. So it's an olive green mesh here with a lightish blue kind of mesh as here as well. And then this leads up to the tongue, which is also completely the light gray mesh. Very breathable, really comfortable. It's very padded up here at the top. It's very cushy. So overall, this creates a comfortable kind of airy feel on the upper part. And then along the eyelets here, we have leather. This leather is really nice. I don't know if it'll pick it up, but it has those nice creases with wear. This is a shoe that, as it aged, I feel like it didn't lose a part of it. It still looks pretty good considering it's been worn quite a few times. Even with the leather, especially around the eyelets and where there's lots of stress created, when you walk and when lacing, it creased nicely, leaving a nice little like worn finish to it, which I think looked really nice. Going around the other side, or back on the original side, from the suede back to this mesh, back over to here, there's the leather eyelet. It continues from there all the way over to here, and then the suede from over here. Two different panels, but same kind of suede. Right here, this is 3M, and I'll go over that in a bit of the 3M of the shoe, but it has 3M on these little parts here. There's 3 pieces of 3M here for the stripes, and there's 3M right there and right there on the lace fasteners. So it looks pretty cool at nighttime if any kind of light hits it, but I'll go over that with the lights off in a bit. Moving along to the back, we have the suede part here with the little eyelets, kind of like a decoration thing. These are not really functional because there's a heel cup, so it's not like there's air getting in, because there is a hard shell in there, which adds to the rigidity of the shoe. This is I would say less tighter kind of mesh, maybe like a basketball short type mesh right here around the ankle guard, or the ankle collar more. And the insole, they were very comfortable insoles. They have the Adidas logo on the inside, and if you're looking to buy these on second hand, this is what the inside sticker should look like for the left pair of them, and they'll have a little, says Yeezy right there. So it should have this if you're looking for them on the resale kind of market. Going on to the other side, there's more 3M. It's really just a repeat pattern from this side. The suede, the 3M here, leather, the lighter gray silver mesh, the green mesh, and then we were back around to the suede toe box and the blue mesh. So going down to the soles of the sneakers, these really adds you know, quite a bit of heft to these. I mean, I'm not really too tall of a person, but I mean, I appreciate this. This is a good 2 inches, maybe 2.5 inches of height the shoe will give you. I mean, when your foot's sitting, you're sitting like right here. So, I mean, you have all that. It's like wearing a little bit of heels, really. So, you know, short guys out here, maybe get a pair of these. But, so here we are on the soles. So on the outsole here, it's a white, just kind of rubber outsole. And then right here, there's a little cutout, sort of, with black paint on it. There's no kind of material here. It's just an absence of material with paint. Here we can see where I got in a fight with a shopping cart. And needless to say, the shopping cart won and scuffed up my shoe pretty bad. Going along to the back, the nice little orange hits. I thought this was really great. You know, it just adds a bit of pop of color, just like the laces. Both sides, they have the little kind of wave. It's like the splash kind of look here. And then on the back, we have a line, which meets up with the uppers guard. And then it moves along the back. It's kind of like a trench almost, but there is a bit of material here. That's not an absence of material. There's just lines with black paint. Going to the bottom, the outsoles. It's a pretty funky looking thing. Kind of looks like an elephant foot, I would say. It boost. It's a full length boost throughout the whole entire shoe. So from the very tip of your foot all the way to the heel, you will get a nice cushy firmness on the inside there. And for legitimate legit check purposes, this is what the bottom should look like. Let's just say Adidas. It has no other markings anywhere on it. You can also see it here on the bottom of the right shoe, right shoe. It'll just say Adidas. Now going to comfort. So these shoes, I would say, are pretty comfortable shoes. Boost does give you a lot of that comfortability, and then just the materials and the overall, you will feel the cushiness in your foot. You can wear these for, I'd say, probably 6-7-ish hours, just a regular kind of day out and about, and your foot will feel pretty good at the end of the day. The only thing about them, kind of, is the fact that being such big shoes, your foot's like in this part here, and like that's where the foot goes. The shoe keeps going. So do be mindful about scuffing them on stuff, because they will get scuffed and you can't do anything about that, because it's literally shreds the piece of the shoe off. So both my shoes, shopping cart, curb. Maybe I could have been more careful, but overall I'd say the comfort's pretty good on these shoes. I would say probably it's like an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. These are pretty great shoes. You can wear these for quite a while. And then going along with comfort and the wearability of these would be, just that, the wearability. These shoes basically go with anything. They have black, which is, the universal color that just goes with anything. You have the gray, it gives it a more like dialed down tone, so it's not as loud, even though it has pops of color, in 4 different spots. It has these really loud colors that, on a shoe you might want to stay away from if you like more neutral tones, minimalist kind of thing. But with this shoe, I feel like it pulls it off greatly. Here I'm going to show the 3M of the shoe. You can see it pretty good. You have the 3 stripes here, this little back little section, and then the parts on the laces. And then there's some in here on the heel cup, and then it repeats onto the other side. Here's both of them together. And here's regular light. You can kind of see it still. And then in the dark. Here's the Yeezy Boost 700 box. Exactly like the 350. Pull out a little notch here to pull the shoes out. And these are the codes that you would want to look for if you're buying these online. thank you guys for watching my video. Go ahead and check out my other review on a watch, and I'll probably be doing another review on some other item I have in my house soon, so stay tuned.